Water always tastes better when it's coming out of a Creeper Aw Man mug from the Creeper Aw Man merchandise line, available at represent.com/CaptainSparklez for this week only until it's gone forever. Link in the description. Okay, now that the shameless self-promotion is over and done with, happy 9-year anniversary to the channel. Wow, it's been around that long. We have 2 milestones every year, really. One is on my birthday, when it just becomes another year that I've been doing YouTube. The next one is going to be 10 years. Oh my God. I'm going to turn 28 in February, and then I'm going to be even more of a boomer than I already am. And it's going to be 10 years since me starting to make YouTube videos. Oh my God. That's crazy. Okay, but we're not there yet. Today is focused on the 9-year anniversary of the CaptainSparklez channel, because the CaptainSparklez channel was made on July 20th, 2010, which is like kind of my secondary birthday. You know, in a way, because I've got my real birthday, but really I was born when this channel was born, although you could argue that was when PDTS was born, which is also on my birthday or the day before or something like that, back in 2010. But thank you, on a serious note, for continuing to watch my videos. When I started, never would I have imagined that this far into things, I would even be able to do this as a job. I know I still need to go out and get a real job, but I wouldn't have envisioned that happening in the first place. But even once that did happen and I started doing this full time, would have thought it would last for a few years and then I would have to go find a real job. But here we still are, and I appreciate that. I assume that I'll maybe in another year still be around here to say thank you for 10 years of CaptainSparklez. Oh God. I don't even want to think about that. And then once we hit the 12 years, then I'll be 30 years old. And that puts me at like post-boomer stages. Like, why do you even still watch me? How can you even relate to a 30-year-old at this point? But I'll try to still come up with ways to be totally hip and relatable with the kids out there. I'll be sure to follow the Fellow Kids subreddit a little bit closer than I have been the past few months so that I can stay in the know and know everything that's going on to be hip with the fellow kids. Okay, sorry, I'll stop that bit. It was unnecessary. Obviously, Minecraft having a bit of a resurgence as of lately, and that's pretty cool. Happy to still be going with it. I know that we had our time a couple of years back when we kind of started transitioning over into primarily the reaction Reddit videos here on this channel. I think it was a good decision to branch that off into the Jordan Reacts channel and kind of return to Minecraft stuff here on this channel, and it's beyond impressive to me that still 10 years after the game was initially created, and almost 9 years after I started playing it, it's still going strong. Can you imagine if Call of Duty 4 specifically, like the game that kind of got me into multiplayer and pushed me on the direction of starting YouTube, can you imagine if that was still going on today? I guess maybe a better equivalent would be like Modern Warfare 2, because that's what I actually started posting on YouTube, even though Call of Duty 4 was the catalyst for me to get to that point. But if that was still the game that was being played, I know it's not completely something you can equate just because Minecraft has continued to roll out updates, and it's a totally different game now than it was 10 years ago, and it's not the same sort of thing with a AAA title like Call of Duty, but still it is the same title. It's still Minecraft, just with a lot of updates that have been released for free. Unless you want to switch the platform that you're playing on, then you have to buy it again. But otherwise, it's mind-boggling that it's still the biggest game on YouTube, and it has in trends surpassed Fortnite after dipping below Fortnite for a little bit, 2018, and now we're resurging. I still wish I knew exactly what was causing it. I mean, everyone can throw out their hypotheses, and I'm sure people in the comment section will be like, obviously, it's because of this, or it's because of this. But the thing is, if you're like, oh, it's because of certain person, YouTuber, or this series, or whatever, you can't attribute the entire resurgence of a game to just one individual. Sure, I guess that you could argue in the beginning of Minecraft that there are certain Let's Plays that caused more people to get into it, and it spread, and maybe those were a bit of a catalyst, but I just don't think there's one particular thing this time around that can be associated with this is the reason why the game is resurged, because everyone knows what it is. It's just that the attitude towards it has changed for some reason. Like, I'm sure there are a lot of kids who are on the older side. Maybe they played it in 2012, 2013. Then in 2016, you ask, what do you think of Minecraft? Oh, only little kids play it. And here we are today now, though, and they're maybe playing it again. They're like, oh, Minecraft is super cool. I love Minecraft, dude. Everyone's playing Minecraft today. So it's this weird, like, cyclical thing going on. Anyway, I know it's not like directly related to the anniversary of the channel, but it feels tied in because obviously I've been doing Minecraft for such a long time. And as far as plans for the 10th year of existence of the CaptainSparklez channel, now that that's where we're at, I realize I'm posting this a couple days after the actual anniversary. Someone reminded me last night on Twitch. They're like, hey, happy birthday to your channel. I'm like, oh shoot, I usually make a video about this and I didn't. How did I forget? I can't forget my second birthday. This is ridiculous. But anyway, plans for the 10th year, kind of more of the same thing, I think. I think things are going fairly decently. There was a bit of a slump for a little bit, which is why I got into doing the reaction videos. But now that Minecraft is coming back, sure, I mean, the views on a video by video basis, they aren't what they were maybe when Minecraft was at its peak, according to Google Trends when that top part hit. But they're better than they were a couple of years ago. And I'm glad that people are enjoying it because there is still a lot of stuff to do. There's a lot of content that I can make and I'm enjoying it. And I know people now that Revenge and Fallen Kingdom are just like meme central and we have the Minecraft parody meme subreddit. I know that people want to see more music videos. I can't promise that that will or will not happen. But for a while, it simply wasn't like a viable thing to do just because they're very expensive to make. And so it was like, well, do I want to spend lots of money on something that people are going to be like, this was so 2012. You're a bit late on doing this. Nobody wants these music videos anymore. It's like, well, that doesn't feel good to invest a lot of effort and time and money into something only for people to be like, whatever. And not many people watch it. And it's also like, you can't help but compare it to music videos of the past. Like, look at how many people like to watch this. And now it's like, oh, okay. It's a little bit discouraging to see that, but I will say maybe there is a potential in the future for another music video of sorts. We'll see. I'm not ruling out the possibility, but I'm also at the same time not promising anything because I don't want anyone to expect, oh, at this particular time there will be a music video, but I haven't ruled it out. And maybe with the resurgence of Minecraft, if it sticks around and it's not just like this little blip and then it starts going back down, then we'll see. But there are things like Minecraft Dungeons that are supposed to be happening when it's like that's next year. So it's a little ways away, but that'll still carry some momentum forward. So I think that things should stick around for a little while, right? Attitudes shouldn't shift that much. So we'll see. But that's what's up for 10th year plans for this channel. A lot more of the same and hopefully improving it and maybe doing some cool projects and things like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But 9 years is a while. I am, in fact, a boomer. I realize that. And probably older than most of the people who are watching this at this point. I wonder how much that's changed. Like when I was 18 and I started making videos, was I more along the same age of most of the people watching? Than as I've aged, most of the people still watching kind of remain in that same age group, but I just keep getting older and older and older. Oh, I kind of don't want to think about it, but there is a chance that that's how it goes. I've never really trusted YouTube's analytics when it comes to age because it's like, no matter how old you are, you have to select you're at least 13 years old. But then there's like a bunch of people who are in the 50 plus range and I'm like, I don't really buy that for a second. That's either kids who've just been like, yeah, sure, I was born in 1960, or it's parents and the kids using the account. But either way, that's based upon like trusting the human input into the date of birth field, and I don't trust that people input accurate information at all. So it's like, anyway, the best way to judge it in my book is based upon like going to conventions, and I don't do that anymore either, really. I kind of just stay at home, go for drives every now and again, but I reached the point where it's like I've been to so many conventions that I kind of got my fill of what that's like, and so now I'm just like, I can make videos instead, and I can stream and stuff, and then it's chill, and Anyway, I apologize for anyone who's been like, oh, I'd love to meet you at these conventions that I go to pretty regularly, and you're never there. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I always end up sick because if you shake so many hands, even if you're like on top of the hand sanitizer and the washing your hands and all that stuff, oh, it's tough, dude. It takes a toll on your body, no matter how vigilant you are about trying to not like accidentally, touch your face after you've shaken a bunch of hands before you wash and hand sanitize. But, and then that takes you out of making videos for a week after you're sick and you can't stream. And so it's tough, dude. It's tough. I don't even like to travel. It's not even just conventions. I really don't like to travel because there's so many things to manage with all the different channels and, owning 99% of YouTube. It takes its toll. I never would have thought that 9 years ago when I made this channel, I would have ended up owning all of YouTube. It's crazy how much things have expanded. And so it means there's a lot to manage. Not much time for trips, not much time for vacation. You know how it is. Anyway, though, thanks everyone for sticking around. I appreciate it, and hopefully we'll be around in many more years to come. I say that every time. I'm sure that you could do the thing that they sometimes do on my subreddit, where it's comparing two different reactions to the same thing when I don't realize I'm saying the same thing, and I'm sure that's what you could get with these videos year after year. But still, I appreciate it. For those of you who have stuck around or are new or at any point in your viewing history with me, thank you for watching videos. Hopefully you're still enjoying them. And I'm gonna keep doing what I can do, and hopefully you will like, and I will do my best, and I'll see you in the next video tomorrow, assuming no issues, but there should be a video tomorrow. It usually is. I'm pretty good at being consistent in that regard. Cool. Okay, well, I'll see you later, but don't forget, Creeper Aw Man merchandise available at represent.com/CaptainSparklez. Suddenly my throat feels quite parched. Mugs available as well, because that's what's good for drinking water. Link in the description for another 6 days or so until the end of the week. All right, great, cool stuff. I'll see you later.